Okay, so recognizing your true value. Okay, um, I'll have to do a little bit of revision for those who are just joining us so you can be able to catch up. And we started the class by telling us that you can't act until you first believe you are valuable. If you don't believe you are valuable, even to take the first step become difficult. You can't manifest greatness when you secretly doubt your worth. When you don't understand your worth, you'll be doubting yourself. So that is why so many people live underpriced, not because they lack talent, skills, idea, but because they never discover their true identity. So the class, I will always give this on your face that identity, your identity simply means that number one, yourself, of course, concept, the way you think about yourself, very, very important. Personally, what do you think about yourself? Number two, your self-image, the way you see yourself. And number three, your self-esteem. So the way you value yourself, the way you actually what the value you place on yourself. So until you think about yourself differently, until you see yourself differently, until you actually act and value yourself differently, you can never be rewarded your true value in the marketplace. So when God created us, He actually declared your worth. So your worth should not be tied to your performance. Your worth should not be tied to what is happening around you. He told you that He created you in His image and likeness. So the tragedy of life is that most people don't see themselves through the eyes of God. They don't see themselves the way God sees them. They don't see the scripture sees them. They see themselves through other people's opinion. They tend to rely on people's applaud. If I wait for applauding, they don't stop applauding you. Of course, you start going down. When you know your worth, of course you will not accept any treatment, you will not accept any friendship, any relationship, any environment, you will not accept any limitation placed on you. So when you depend on people to define your value, you always be on sale. So whoever that applaud you more, value you more, you think that they're the one that actually are interested in you. So you are divinely crafted, intentionally designed and purposefully positioned on earth, in your family, in your nation, for a divine mandate. So your identity is not found in your competition, it's found in your revelation. Until you have God has revealed Himself to you, and you have said to see that to define yourself, that the way who you are, your true identity, of course, you'll still be comparing yourself, depend on people's applause, because if you compare your journey with anyone else, that comparison is the fastest way to insult your uniqueness. So you want to insult yourself, start comparing yourself with other people. You don't know. People's journey are not the same like you. You might similar journey, might be on the same path, but definitely God has a divine plan for you in the marketplace. So when you're an entrepreneur, you're a businessman, you're an investor, don't show up in the marketplace like a commodity. Don't show up not packaged. Don't show up without direction. Don't show up without a goal. Don't show up anyhow, because if you show up anyhow, the price on you will be anyhow. You will never be you were never designed to blend in. You were designed to stand out. So why waste your energy trying to fit in where you are not being recognized, where you are not being, of course, valued? Stop shrinking yourself to be comfortable in people's space. Stop apologizing for your light, of course. And then when you understand your identity, it will transform how you walk, how you talk, how you can transfer your confidence, transform, because give a sense of being alive again. So because a lot of people, no matter what you tell them about they're trying to help them find their path, they'll keep telling you, I'm poor. They keep define themselves, things are hard with me. I don't know why things. They see define themselves based on what they don't have and what they have. Instead of just make a decision, no matter what you find, you find yourself at the marketplace, find a unique product or services you want to solve. Whether it's, I told the man has three basic needs. Man is definitely a spirit. I always say this, that lives in the body, of course, that has a mind. So as food is to the body, so therefore is the word of God to the spirit. So is knowledge to the mind. So if you go and find a niche, anything food, shelter, clothes that can cover this body, feed this body, you make money. So money is not even something you pray for. Just you want to actually solve a problem with the spirit of a man. It's fine. Find a particular side. You want to actually solve the problem with the mind. Fine. But man always have daily needs. The fact that you ate yesterday doesn't mean you will not eat today. That you received knowledge yesterday does not mean you will not receive knowledge today. You receive word of God is something you will not receive. So it's a daily need. So find a particular need in the market. As far as it's solving problem, meeting a need in a man's life. It could be spiritual, it could be physical, it could be mental, but just make sure you're meeting a need. Because that's the only way things attract to you. So we discussed so much to say your true transformation being the day You stop trying to prove your worth and start living based on revelation, of course, of God in the marketplace. So we actually discuss so much that applause don't pay your bills, emotion don't build empire, prayers alone without preparation produce frustration. So by the time you come out in your marketplace differently, by understanding your value first and foremost, that you are declared, of course, fearfully and wonderfully made, you are declared in the image of God. It's not been only performance. So you start not competing again. Number two, you have to be diligent. So because diligence turns your what, your values, it turns potentials into profit. If a gold is not passing through fire, it will not be. It will be a commodity in the market. The real value will not be placed on it. Diamond don't pass through pressure. The real value will not be placed on it. If your brain don't pass through process, a medical doctor who is a doctor that refuses to pass through a process of learning, study medicine and surgery, anatomy and the rest, he will not be a graduate of medicine and surgery. He cannot practice, even though he's a doctor. He must pass through process. Even though he's a lawyer, he must pass through process. Even though he's a carpenter, tell her he must pass through process. So why don't, even though you're a billionaire, you must pass through process. So it's very important. The process may not be good, but diligence, of course. Show me a man who is diligent in his work. In business will not stand before mere men, it will stand before king. So what makes you stand before king is your diligence that transform your ideas into tangible products or services. So that brought us to talk about three fundamental pillars that will actually make you become valuable in the marketplace. Pillar number one we discussed was skills and competence. We say you must be skills and you must have some level of competence, some gains of mastery, because you want to come to the marketplace. You must have substance of integrity and character. We discussed this substance of integrity and character. And we say integrity is telling yourself what to do and keeping your word to yourself. It's difficult, I know. It's challenging, I know. But don't just try. Don't just do your best. Do whatever it takes. Because, okay, we also discussed about the standards of systems and structures. So we discussed this and said that, okay, apart from being diligent, now you must put standards on your diligence. You must put some systems and structure on your diligence. Apart from not, of course, not all just appear in the marketplace anyhow. Because the way you dress will be the way you are dressed. The way you talk will define the world about you. When you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. You are skilled and competent, you attract. You are skillful and substance of integrity and character, you will keep. You keep people, you raise them, you sustain them. You have system and standard structures, and you can build them to become boundaries of quality of relationships. So we discussed so much so that, of course, your gift open the door, but of course, your skill and competence keep the door open. Because if you see a man that maybe the gift of the man, make it a way for him. So your gift will bring you, of course, make a way for you, even though in the place, and then that's your diligence, turn your gift to the value. So we discussed so much that substance is, of course, who you are when no one is watching, your character, your conviction, your mindset, your integrity. And we discussed that you can be gifted but lack depth. You can be anointed but lack still immature. So substance gives you weight to your voice. Substance makes people listen to you when you speak. Substance makes people trust you when you lead, believe you when you move. It was a whole lot of training and a lot of revision that we say skills without substance bring pride. Create pride. Substance without standards invite compromise. And standard without skills create mediocrity. So which area of life you need to develop your skill? Are you deepening your substance of integrity and character? Are you protecting your standard of systems and structures? So sharpening your skills until mediocrity feels uncomfortable. Build substance until your silence speaks wisdom. Raise your standard until compromise becomes offensive. So value is never cheap. So you cannot pray your way to greatness. You have to pay your way to greatness with discipline, sacrifice, and consistency. So life, we discussed yesterday, and then I stopped when I said that every great person is a product of deliberate process. That's why I stopped yesterday. Yes or yes? Okay, no worry. The next class I will do it in outline. The way I normally do it. And I normally break this into outlines so that it helps me in communication. But this particular package, I just wanted to do a little of freestyle. But I see most of you are missing the outlines and all of that. So I have to put in the next class we are having. I'll put in outlines for you, put it in box so you can easily differentiate it. But let's just start from where we stopped yesterday. After we talked about your identity, discover your diligence, discover the pillars. So I want to gather move to an environment, because you can have all these things and you're in the wrong environment, then your price will still be low. So environment matters a lot. Environment. So I want to go to environment and finally ending up with one or two things, and then we can start another course for entrepreneurs. So right now, you know, very important. Life will always present you with two options. Life will always present you with two options. Life will always present you with two options. Number one, pay the price now. Pay the price of discipline, sacrifice, commitment now. Pay the price now. Number two, stay common forever. Number two, stay common forever. So every day you have been a good choice. Yeah, when are you going to pay the price of discipline, commitment, of course, and consistency? When are you going to pay the price of being consistent? When are you pay the price of being sacrificing for yourself? So if you don't want to pay the price for today or for tomorrow, you don't want to pay the price. Don't worry, you stay common forever. But when you can pay tomorrow, but any decide to pay, that's a good morning for you. So a lot of people they don't wake up. One of my friends, I think I've helped so hate it. Some people die at 28 years, they finally get buried at 60. Some die at 32, they've lost their dreams, lost their goals, they have accepted defeat. They're just surviving. They're looking for the day their whole body will shut down finally. And they're already dead. So the thing is that any day you wake up, that's a good morning for you. The man said the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. Second best time is today. Greatness is always available for everybody. Next flow is always available for everybody. Abundance is always available, but not this version of yourself. The day you grow, everything will grow. The day you improve, everything will improve. Right or not, very important. The higher the value command, the higher the price. The higher the value, the higher the price. The higher the value, the higher the price. Full stop. Gold is refined through fire. Can you imagine the kind of price he has to pay, passing through fire. The higher the value, the higher the price. You want to be a millionaire, a billionaire. You want to touch, you want to become, you want to own a company. No matter the value you want to create, either product or service. When I mean value, I mean product or services. The higher the price. Right? So the gold is refined through fire. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is refined through fire. So gold is refined through fire. Diamonds are formed under pressure. So why is it that you are having pressure? You are seeing that pressure I know is heavy. Even me, sometimes I face pressure. But entrepreneur, hold yourself, don't jump, relax. No matter every problem has a expiring date. Tell your neighbor, every problem, every challenges, every criticism, every sabotage, every challenge has an expiring date. No matter how night dark reach, my brother, with time one day go break. Yes or yes? It go break. Matter rain fall, oh, one day go stop. Yes or yes? How Sunday, oh, one day it go stop. Now my time, oh, it go stop. Life, even the life you live, you can see it's not a straight journey. So when challenges come, don't jump. Relax. Just relax. Tell not relax. Instead of relaxing, I'll talk about it. Silence. Sometimes silence is very powerful. That time you want that want to jump. No, silence is very powerful. Sometimes God needs to separate Abraham. We'll even talk about it shortly. So they can actually bless you. God, they leave your father's house. Blessing started. So the country I will show you. Just a journey of faith. So the faith is into the heaven, but this world, substance value. Most people they want to see instant. Sometimes the journey, the challenges say so it will surely come. And now understand when the Bible says that when you pass through the fires, I will be with you. When you pass through the waters, God does not say you will not pass. He does not say I will deliver. No, when you pass, because He wants you to be refined. So understanding this, oil is pressed out of olive. Oil is pressed. Oil is pressed out of olive. That pressing, if I say oil, you don't like, I'm not going to believe him. I mean, that olive, not like, you know, they press them, they squeeze them, they squeeze the guy, don't tight, then they squeeze. You can imagine. So it's very painful. But there's no greatness without grinding. Write it down. There is no greatness without grinding. So you must grind. That process, you know, there is no greatness. There is none. There is no sustainable greatness. There is no greatness. There is none. Sometimes you feel like you're dying without grinding. So without grinding, there is none. And the biggest part of your life is when you don't have money in your pocket, when you're heartbroken, when somebody disappoints you. That's the biggest part you learn. Because life really teaches a lot. But most of the time, you're looking at that thing. In fact, let me come to name. If I have challenges, I can just wait a little bit. Just find ideas, read books, find people that survive, that guide you through the process. Watch after that storm, there's a boom of greatness. This will normally happen. But most of the time, people just feel that is the end of me. And you must stay positive in your conversation. I'm telling you now, because in the marketplace, you're going to meet challenges. No matter the Bible told you. I'm saying to the world as a sheep in the midst of wolves. How can you send sheep to wolves? They are their food now. But he said, be wise as serpent, be gentle as dove. You understand that light will become relevant in darkness. Without darkness, light is useless. If I go outside and touch light, everywhere is shine. It's useless. But in the dark, that light is very, of course, very. See, no anointing without crushing. So no elevation without endurance. No elevation without endurance. No elevation without endurance. No. No elevation without endurance. As an entrepreneur in the marketplace, you will need to endure. And it's very important. No anointing without crushing. So you have to pass. So whatever you want, know the price to pay. And you don't decide what you want, determine the price, make your mind to pay in full. But you see that value you want, that crown, the head that must be the crown, my brother, not the hair. So whenever I see people succeeding in life, I have success. We don't mean to just lucky jump. There's something called lucky jump. Whatever jump up must come down. Whatever grows up must stay up. So grow up. If you jump up, you will come down. Jump down is just looking for a shortcut. Shortcut will cut your life. So I said, we have to repeat the class again one of these days. 7 logic of wealth education, so that when you follow the logic, you know where you are in the logic, so you'll not be under pressure. But you don't know the logic of wealth education, you work on, you feel that God is not working, God has abandoned you, God is not working with you. I said there is no gold. The gold is refined through fire. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Oil is pressed out of olive. There is no greatness without grinding, no anointing without crushing, no elevation without endurance. So, and for I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall receive, which shall reveal in us. Romans 8 verse 18. So no matter the challenge you are passing through, very, very important. You can just write Romans 8 verse 18. Romans 8, of course, 8 verse 18. You can go and take a look at it. So you understand that because we know for the joy of the glory, he endured the pain of the cross. You know, most of us would have loved someone like me. I would tell, if I even told God, say, if it is possible, let this cross, let this cup pass over me. Even that was how painful it was. But you see, great price must be paid. Is it possible? So you are passing through physical challenge, emotional challenge, financial challenge, marital challenge, issues everywhere. My brother, just hold on. It happens. Shit happens. Nonsense happens in life. Life happens. Life happens in different dimensions. And as an entrepreneur, you go to the marketplace with your value. So we will come and say this value is useless. But you know how much effort you put to train somebody, invest in somebody, guide somebody, give him direction. I'm going to come there, you are very useless, out of use, you are not a good leader. But you know, even looking for something, look, this is a book to read, this is a second book to read. We never get person to tell us, okay, this is a pattern to follow. You can't go sit down after figuring out the system, try the works on you. You made 500K, 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million. You now go show a person because they say, I'm not interested. I'll be wondering, I've sent text, I've done 8 times, make call. You are here, you have accepted the business. Why are you quitting? He said, I don't feel like. My mother said I should not do. My uncle should not do. My neighbor did not do. What is your neighbor doing? My neighbor is poor and broke. Why are you taking professional advice on finance, on poor people and broke people? He said, that's what they say. Why on earth, you be wondering, you know, how can a poor man take advice from a poor man? 2 poor men cannot help themselves. You want to take financial advice, take it from a rich man. How can you take a medical advice from a carpenter, a medical advice from a tailor, a medical advice from a plumber? Go to a professional. If you want to take spiritual advice, go to your pastor. You want to take financial, go to your business mentor. Investment, go to investment mentor. How people you take advice from? Not people that have not achieved anything. You have not even done anything. Like his life is wretched, broke from head to toe. Not he lives. He cannot even buy bicycle. He's telling you about money. If he knows, you let him practice it. If the only way you can worthy of teaching is that you are living the life. If you're not living the life, you are not worthy of teaching. So why will you go and take advice from them? They cannot even produce one value. In fact, if they die today, they die like fowl. In fact, 2 weeks after the burial, they have forgotten about the person. And you can't take advice from the person. Professional advice. No. That is why I'll talk about the environment. Environment. For some of us, an environment that doesn't encourage your growth in any ramification. So I'll show you how to choose the right environment, right association. So the right association. But the quality of people you keep in environment determines the quality of your conversations. The quality of conversation determines the quality of your life. I'll show you 3 kinds of people in the environment that will make, no matter how valuable you are in the marketplace, they always make sure that you show up poor, you show up broke. In fact, the day you have money or you have substance, you're impacting somebody's life, you're beginning to create your ethics. You are living your life because the best way is that whatever values you have, good or bad, teach to the younger generation. Find yourself in the younger generation because because your future is going to reveal to you the values you obeyed. Tell them, this is what I did that was wrong, this is what I did right. In my own perspective, please be careful when you're passing through, when you see this kind of a thing, because the more baggage you have as a young person, the more bad baggage, the more difficult your future life is. Bad thing they easy to learn, but to stop an a problem. You see, stop bad thing, to stop abuse, to stop an addict. It difficult pass to start. Being addictive is always you're always pumping your pressure. So the marketplace distractions has killed so many youths because they did not make a clear vision of their values in the marketplace. So anything you see that has value must be revealed through process of perseverance. So the problem with many people is that they pray for crown, but they run from the cross. That is the problem. My right on your very important. The problem with many people is that they pray for the crown, but run away from the cross. That's a big challenge. The problem with many people that they pray for the crown, they can fast and pray, but they run away from the cross. They run from the process. But you cannot have Gary without Gary not passing through fire. It must be fried now. It must pass through fire. It must be squeezed. It must pass through the process. The problem with many people is that they pray for the crown, but they run away from the cross. They pray for the greatness, but they run away from the process. They pray for becoming a doctor, but they run away from the discipline of study. It's not sustainable. So people who are entrepreneur understand entrepreneurship is a process of turning something that was to what you want to be, turning trees to tables and chairs, improve the value of things, making things better. Turn human being that he was broke, battered, life has dealt with him, carry him, tell him something that will make sure he realizes himself, give him books to read, refine to something better, so he can look at himself in the mirror and say, I'm a millionaire, I'm a champion. Some people lack confidence in themselves. In fact, some people have been in an abusive family, relationship, environment, that they suddenly lose their identity, that identity crisis. That they think that the problem is village people. Some people think that their problem is witches and wizards. Some people think that I am now, that my problem of my background is my problem. And that's why they hold themselves down with a philosophy, with an idea that before they go out, some people they cannot go out without not carrying olive oil, sand, rain. In fact, they cannot do it the way they depend their faith on things they can see, not on He that saved them, not on the invisible, not on the mighty. They think that if I don't do cross 5 times, if I don't knock my head 10 times, if I don't carry incense, if I don't do this, that, I'm dead. And what happened? One day they will forget that thing. And that day they will die. So there's a level of knowledge. Knowledge makes you unfit for slavery. Fear is a negative thought in the mind. God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of sound mind. So why don't you get a sound mind? Why your mind not feel sound? Why not feel just give a clear mind? Because you're holding on to so many things that is limiting your beliefs in the marketplace. So you come to the world where there's abundance. Transaction is going on. Instead of the lane, you don't want, and you want things to work for you. No way. There's no crown without the cross. And that's the truth. You can ask Christ, he will tell you. He has to endure the pain of the cross because of the glory that was set before him. So as an entrepreneur, destiny demands that you pay the price now and shine later. Tell your destiny demands that I pay the price now and shine later. If you like, keep playing around. And yesterday I went with some of my classmates. We went to my alma mater, the federal government college, to go and see a project to identify so that we can do some projects in the school for the as our corporate social responsibility. So on the street to the school, now we claim we go buy something, go give the principal, So I met one gentleman just came up from the bike. One of us say, is that not our classmate? I said, can it be our classmate? I wind down my class. And I say, hey, your face looks familiar. He saw my class. I know you. He mentioned the name. I wind down the class. So he said, oh boy, yeah, like nah, oh boy, like this or that. Say, I beg, say anything for us. Say you want to get the wire rambo. My classmate, I just look my wife. I see one that my one kid. They say, this one for Igbo. How can somebody at this age talk about Igbo? When we don't marry, born children, we think about how to build project. You talk about Igbo. That means some people in this life, I go ask myself, if I had a god of blow, go witchcraft coven, go to blow, make you understand. Igbo, when men are thinking how to take empire, we're thinking how to do ourselves to go and conquer the world. to bring the knowledge of the Western world down here, build company, build factory. And we the thing I want say two things. They talk about Igbo. That's enough. You just say, okay, God, why I come this world? God, why you bring me? God, why am I here? What am I supposed to do? You know, if you ask yourself a question that you are still busy around. No, now. No, now. So what am I trying to do? Some people for this life, I will talk about environment. Not everybody should be in your space. Not everybody should be in your space. Space that is not going forward. Leave him behind. Tell not leave him behind. Tell your neighbor. Not everybody is part of your future. So you will help your life. Because when you go to the marketplace, challenges will come. That I'm telling you now. That's you. That this thing called, moreover, comfort and greatness never coexist. Write it down. Comfort and greatness never coexist. Comfort. Nothing grows in comfort zone. Remember, never you forget that comfort and greatness never exist. Comfort and greatness never exist. Either you pay now or you stay common forever. You go pay, sit down and read, learn, apply, try. You have the attitude of entrepreneur. Have an attitude of investor. Comfort and greatness never coexist. So you have to pay some sacrifice of time, energy, effort, sacrifice. You cannot grow where you refuse to stretch. Write it down. You cannot grow where you refuse to stretch. You cannot go where you refuse to stretch. You cannot grow where you refuse to stretch. Thank God when I day here, when I go to school, all of them are where exams. You have to read harder. Those days we carry bucket, put water, put our legs inside, we will not sleep. We dey read, we dey burn candle. You cannot grow where you refuse to stretch. Why is it that we give you book, make you read? Just one book. We say, okay, no read all the book. Just read part 1, Secrets of the Millionaire's Mind by T.F. Eker. Just read part 1. Summarize it and let's discuss. You are giving an excuse. Now, boy, I go chop. Now, boy, you go chop. That thing where you know get. Now, because you know. That thing where you know, you did that book. Okay, read 17 welfare. You say, headache, they paying you. I cannot understand how a full-grown man say, headache, they pay now when they read book. Okay, you don't need him now, tomorrow, in your dream. Next year, you don't need next year. You don't need him. You are not in the same class. It's not in your parts. You can never grow when you refuse to stretch. Everything you avoid, every challenge you avoid delays your destiny. So, we're going to pass them now. You want to fail enough so that you don't learn, so that make you never fall again. I told you the job of a mentor is not to solve your money problem. The job of a mentor is to teach you, train you, show you how to solve your problem by yourself. It's your responsibility. That we guide you through the process doesn't mean that you will not pass through the process. You must pass through the process. It's very, very normal. Why I'm saying it's normal. It's normal. Tell anybody it's normal.
It's normal.
It's normal. So stop expecting ease on the road of excellence. Don't expect ease. Let me write it for you. Even if you don't write anything today, write this one so that you stop complaining to me. Nobody. Stop expecting ease on the road to excellence. So you can never achieve it. So you want to, if you're a pastor, you want to succeed, do evangelism. Go every weekend. If I be pastor today, every 2-3 times I go evangelism. If I be pastor, if I try to be a pastor now, every week I go to launch once minimum. That is I go run 2-3. Run them that 6 months. Church don't full now. Why tell me say they don't get members? No, now you don't do enough. Anything what they do, they can't avoid. I sound like because you know, I know you want to say. Okay, my ask you a question. Do you think I will be young like this for life? All of you this year will be +1. Next year another +1. Then +1.
Yes.
If you like it, you like no agree. One day your body will do you crack. One day your spirit is willing, your body will agree again. So what would I be telling my children when I was like you, not anymore? No, you have to do something. So that make the world feel you. Tell them the world must feel me.
The world must feel me.
We not get this life, not get duplicated. This is why I come. I go live and well. Full and well. If na car we go buy, na land we go build, house we go do, impact we go make, anything we go enjoy. Tell them enjoy today, enjoy tomorrow, enjoy next tomorrow. If I have to go fly, we'll go. Dubai, we'll go. To France, we'll go. Tell them go. And I have to give, we'll give. Not the thing say you be small, but now because say somebody don't abuse you, say you are nothing. How can someone tell you your worth is 1 million? You can't agree. Tell them rough mistake. Now very rough one. Don't tell me say that thing. I don't agree. If you just have you look you sometimes I don't argue with you because sometimes you don't argue with a fool. They will drag you to the level. Just smile. Tell them smile. No argue with them. You see, don't throw stones at every door that backs at you. So they are coming up to the marketplace differently. This time around, we are taking charge. They're not taking charge.
Taking charge.
We must be in government. We must be in industry. We must. I cannot be doing this thing. I'm saying only when the righteous rule, the people will enjoy. You see, run away from these things. They are telling me. We make this people continue. How can they borrow money and be stealing? People like us have to have the money so they can do good work. Turn up good works. Hey, want to do the thing now. So we are making ourselves. So coming up to the marketplace will be different. So expecting ease on the road of excellence is not going to work because you will you will be understood. You will be criticized. Write it down. Expecting ease on the road of great. Stop expecting ease on the road to excellence because you will be misunderstood, overlooked, criticized, and sabotage. So when you want to mount to the marketplace, don't stop expecting ease on the road to excellence because you'll be misunderstood, overlooked, criticized, and sabotaged. So that's you can see, value is always expensive and not rare. The common man seek comfort, and the uncommon mind seek growth. So the common man seek comfort, and the uncommon mind seek growth. So you want to grow, leave comfort zone. If I tell you I don't sleep any day, may want to. I can't remember I sleep by 9. It's not possible. 10. I don't sleep. I sleep by 1, 2. Sometimes I have to close the book. Often this body need rest. Even when I want sleep, so I go do seminar of my dream. This thing I do to my dream every time. When I nearly married my wife, it was a problem. Every time 1 million, 2 million. My wife say, "Why are you kicking me now? Why are you kicking me?" When I married my wife, no problem. I do seminar for dream. They collect money for dream. How much are you paying? One also how they do. My wife don't die for my time. You carry something plug for ear because no one hear me. I do seminar for dream. If you don't do seminar for dream, you never start. You now collect money for dream, you never start. Me, I dey collect. If you wake me for dream, I go vex. Why now? I want collect 2 million. Why you waking me up? Now, I still collect money come back. I don't be asked for dream. I don't do everything for dream. If they give you food for dream, chop, tell her chop. Collect extra. Give me, call me. I'll come collect extra. I dey your back. Chop everything. Call me. What they say, chop for dream. So that which call me. I dey involved. Just call my name. Say how fun where are you? I say I'm here, present, sir. Don't give me no dey fear. So you never collect money for dream. You never start collect. You no collect. Don't when they pay me, but I won't make love my wife. You're going to wake me up. No, wake me up. Baby, stop it. Let me go back to dream. Let me go back. When I feel I come back, really, I can't complete time. Yes or yes? So what am I trying to say? The common mind seek comfort, and the common mind seek growth. So common mind wait for motivation. Let's write this one down. I think we need to put some things down so that when comfort comes, drop comfort alone. The common man seek comfort, and the uncommon mind, okay, seek growth. So we seek different things. Okay. Tap. Now this other guy again, the common man seek motivation. He always want motivation. Okay, nobody is motivating me. Nobody called me. Nobody do this. Okay, leave that one. Nobody will call you. Everybody have their issue. Inspire yourself, motivate yourself. Nobody will call you. So the uncommon mind, of course, seek discipline. It's not discipline. Leave, nobody will call you. If I'm waiting for someone to motivate me, I will not be here now. Someday I'm not motivated to come here. Some days I'm not motivated to talk anything. I just want to sleep and sleep. That's most of my weekend is sleep well. And I like to sleep like this. If I sleep, don't wake me. I'm not gonna wake up. If you like, carry the whole house, go outside, I go sleep. If you like, make all the noise, I go sleep. Because where me I grow from, now you get to, not get to. All those male hostel for money, get it boom, boom, boom. If you like, no sleep. Now you they do yourself. You have to force yourself and sleep under pressure. Sleep, then not sleep. Rest, look at yourself. So this thing when they talk like this, now because you just want perfect, you just want a soft life. I want small job with small secured car, secured pension. Organa will keep you an average, and nothing for average man in this life. You want to become famous, you want to be the topic, you want to be at the top, you must be the topic. So coming to the marketplace, don't come out as a common person. Come and making up your mind. Sacrifice is a proof of your seriousness. Right on the note, sacrifice is a proof of your seriousness. Sacrifice of time, discipline, consistency. Sacrifice is a proof of your seriousness. In the marketplace, great men, Dangote, Elon Musk, you get all of us. Sacrifice is a proof of your seriousness. Sacrifice is a proof of seriousness. That is a good one. Sacrifice is a proof of seriousness. So you want to truly, if you truly want something, you will pay for it with effort, time, and focus. If you truly want something, if you truly want something, if you truly want something, command, you will pay for it with your effort, time, and focus. If you truly want something, you will pay for it with your time, effort, and focus. No, don't compromise. Don't give excuses. If you truly want something, you will pay for it with your time, effort, and focus. Full stop. If you want to be valuable in the marketplace, want to be valuable in the marketplace, you must invest in yourself by reading books, study, build, learn again and again until something happens. If you want to be valuable in the marketplace, you must invest in yourself, read, study, learn, train, fail, rise again until something happens. Until something happens. You don't want to. If you don't want to, if you don't want to be an entrepreneur, don't just forget about it. Go and get a job. Come, we'll employ you and we'll pay you nonsense money. Nonsense. 50K, 200K, nonsense money. That money that you call take home will not take home. We know our government will collect that money back. They will tax you next year. They will make sure the price of product increase the market. So you collect, you pay bills. Your life go back. So you just work chop. Say no work chop. That your life not supposed to work chop. You also live a life of impact, a life of contribution. So to be a life of legacy, you will have successional plan. Because success is not success without succession. So every great person is a product of deliberate process. I mentioned it yesterday that for the joy that was set before him, he endured the pain of the cross, despising the shame, and he sat down at the right hand of God. That's why, because Christ endured the process, that's why he was gifted with that position. So if you don't endure the process, that is I told you Hebrews 12 verse 2. I'm not a pastor, but I like to Hebrews 12 verse 2. So everybody that must be great has to be endured. So I told him there's a price for everything. There's a price for everything. There's a price for every price. There is a what? A price to pay. You want a great price, you must pay great price. Average price, you must pay average price. Small price, that is small price. You must pay small price. So the frustration comes. We want to pay small price for a great, we want to pay small price for a great price. You know, go work. So you want to pay small of this for great of this. You know, go work. So for people like us, thank you so much. Who wants to actually make a significant impact in this world, you have to I will not talk about environment because I've already mentioned about identity, mentioned about your diligence of turning your potentials, and mentioned about the pillars of the skills you need, the substance of integrity, and of course and character, and of course the system of structure and this structure, system and structure, the standard of structure and system. So I was supposed to do a little bit about this particular guy here. I call about some sacrifices of saying no to the things that you don't want that would limit you. Then go to environment and finally end up there. But okay, let me just read this one so that I can land somewhere today. The crown always comes after the cross. If you want to be valuable, stop running away from hard things. Those things you call hard. Hard things are what makes you strong. Stop complaining about the process. Process shapes you. Stop envying the success of people who are actually succeeding, but you can do much better. Greatness is not found in shortcuts. It is found in sweat. It is found in training, discipline. Pay the price now. Wake up early. Study harder. Speak excellent. Live discipline. Refuse mediocrity. Because the pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret is lasts forever. Never you see there are two pains in life. So it's not going to be easy. I can tell you the truth. But if I tell you that the kind of things we do, all those guys you see in campus those days, this is a laugh at us. That they sell everything. They call us names. That we are motivational speaker. We are just talk. But today the result, result cancel insult. What did I say?
Result cancel insult.
That group. When I started this my business, I used to go to that group, that AGC hotel. I used to go and post. They will delete me. I will go and beg again. They will put it. I will post again. They will delete me. I will go post again. They delete me. I can't beg. I can't calm down. I no grip post again. I was grinding, working hard. Start business, he fell. Start this one, he fell. I get a mentor. did this one. I open fish farming, the thing collapse. Open product, the thing collapse. I say no, I'm not gonna try again. I get a mentor. Try something else, I succeed. Try another one, succeed. Try one, it fell. Try succeed. Before you know, we don't buy land, we don't buy car, we don't marry, we don't go Dubai, we don't come back. Now them give me one anymore. They carry president give me. I said na 2 years. Say no 2 years.
2 years.
After hand over give them, come out for there. Yes or yes? I don't mind for 2 years. I just did the varieties. So what I'm trying to say, when people laugh at you with the right environment, so I'm out of environment, I'm preparing for environment because environment is very important. So when you want to become great, there's an environment that you need to technically, systematically avoid. Then avoid for your mental sanity. It's on mental sanity. So greatness is not found in shortcuts. It's found through discipline of process. So you want to be great in life, show up in the market as a valuable person, you must endure the process. Pay the price now, wake up early, study harder, speak excellent. People will laugh at you, no worries, live discipline, refuse mediocrity, pay the price of the pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts forever. Those who pay the price today will shine tomorrow, but those who seek pleasure today will fade into the common and average people tomorrow. Write this last statement as we round up this class. Thank you so much. Either the pain of discipline, either you have the pain of discipline or the pain of regret, because value will always demand payment. Either you have the pain of discipline, of growth, or the pain of regret, because value will always demand payment. Value will always demand payment. Either you choose the pain of discipline or pain of regret. No wahala. I've seen men that regretted. They say, if I know what I know today, had I known, always the last words of a foolish man, had I known. That's how foolish man tell you, had I known. No. We must pay the price in full now. Because we are not going to show up tomorrow. What if the end of the world now tomorrow? What if God comes? So we live today as if today is the last day. It's not the last day. We know the joke. So either the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Because value will always demand payment. Question, are you willing to pay the price for greatness? So that's the question I want to ask you. If your plan 5 years, be ready for it, because the truth of the matter is that you must be consistent, you must show up every day, you must stand up every day, you must pick up. So no one rises alone. Your association determines your elevation. That's the last thing for today. No one rises alone. Your association determines your elevation. Tomorrow I'll talk about environment. The environment you belong to, who you associate with, boom, your elevation starts speed. So when people you belong to, boom. In fact, the day the bad people leave your life, good things start happening to you. We keep keeping the wrong people, give an excuse for them. They just come to waste your time. We talk about 3 categories of people they don't need. You don't need them in your life. They will come and gossip, murmur, backbite, not productive. What they will tell you will never improve your life, will never put money in your pocket, will never take you to heaven. Nothing. They come and waste your entire life. When they come into your life, you are useless, and of course that time is gone. You don't need them. They work on your emotion. They are not going where you are going to. If anytime you have a good idea, they delay it, they slow you down, they deflect you all the time, and you're not even aware. You know why? Because you say enjoy pleasure. See, there's time for pleasure, there's time to work. So either the pain of discipline or the pain of regret, because value always demand payment from you. You must pay. There's nothing like compromise. In fact, you pray finish, you still come and pay. But that's they pay, they pray. Than to just say pray and fasting will do it for you. No. So the thing is that being an entrepreneur is a challenging journey. That is why we have to keep you down, because we pray that men, we are looking for men like us who could sit us down and tell us, look at the plan. Oh, look at the plan. You have done this. I want a long time now. I know we are for day. But you know, most of the time we try by error. And try by error is is wasting time, wasting energy. Because mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stands the short of mentor will see far. Find somebody who have achieved that result you want to achieve. Go for him. Either you pay him with cash or you pay him with time. No need to buga. Why go to buga? Why go to buga? Poverty is not your best friend. Poverty will not like you. It's a disgrace. Poverty will make you turn to beggar. Poverty will make you not feel comfortable. You're not good. It's not your birthright. It's not even your portion in any way. Poverty is never your portion. Wealth is your portion. Say amen.
Amen.
Tell them I'm a success.
I'm a success.
Tell them I'm a millionaire.
I'm a millionaire.
That is the best we can take today. Online community, I wish I have the luxury of time, because it pains me to see people broke and poor. See, it's easier to succeed than to fail. To fail means that you have successfully obeyed you have already disobeyed the worldly principle over and over and over again, that is now manifested in your life. No, you are not meant to be poor. You are not meant to be struggling with money. Money should not be a prayer point. Even though you don't have it, there should be a process to make you accommodative. You can learn your way into wealth. Tell them, I am learning my way
I'm learning my way
into abundance,
into abundance,
into wealth,
into
into
wealth,
health,
into wealth,
into success, into being significant.
into significance.
So online community, don't get involved in the business without a mentor. Get a mentor to the professional advice, because mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stands on the shoulder of mentors will see far. See you tomorrow. See you at the top. Have a wonderful day. Shalom. That's the best we can take today. So